Hi everyone. So I wanted to do a 6-month puppy update on our German Shepherd puppy. He is about 6.5 weeks old now. I haven't got him in here at the moment because I know he'll probably like knock over my tripod or something like that or start barking. So I just wanted to talk about him a little bit first, and then I'll bring him in at the end and you can have a little look at him, see how big he's gotten. I just wanted to start off with some frustrations in general, not necessarily just to do with our dog. It's sort of like been building up a little bit over recent weeks. I feel like I'm trying my hardest to train him to do things that we want him to do and train him out of bad habits. Some things have been easier to conquer than others, and some things we're still working on. I am going to be posting videos on success as well, and probably I'll do like some failures or frustrations as well. But one of the frustrations I've had is sort of like when I'm around other dog owners or certain dog owners, and I've got our dog. Obviously I sort of like look quite young, and he's, you know, only a puppy, and you can tell that he's not fully grown at the moment. So I feel like some people feel that they can sort of like tell me what to do or talk down to me, or I don't know, some things people have been saying that just come across as a little bit patronising, which is very frustrating. He's only 6 and a bit months old, so obviously he's not perfectly behaved, but I don't feel like I need other people to tell me how to, you know, how his behaviour is okay, or what he's doing, if he's just learning or if he's just playing. So yeah, I just feel a bit annoyed at how people sort of like talk to me when I'm with him. I sort of like, when I'm out with him and he, you know, potentially barks at another dog, or if they're playing and he's barking, I don't like it, even if it is just him playing. I just don't like the fact that, you know, he's barking, and I don't want that to sort of like progress into his adult life. So I try and like nip it in the bud. I try and like distract him, or tell him that it's not okay, or reward him for good actions that he's doing instead of barking. And I just feel like some people sort of just say to me, oh, he's only playing, it's okay. But I'm not being funny, I don't want my dog barking at other people's dogs whether or not he's playing or not. And I just feel like the way some people come across has been really frustrating me. And this morning as well, when I was walking him, I'm not feeling very well at the moment, I don't know if you can tell, but I just wanted to walk him and then get home. I didn't want to sort of stand around and have a chat with other dog walkers, which we're quite lucky that he gets to socialise with a lot of other dogs around our area, but at the same time sometimes you just want to take them for like a quick walk without having to talk to other people. Not saying just take him for a quick walk, but I don't want to stop and chat with people if I'm not feeling very well. And he was sort of like sniffing another dog and sort of like getting to know him, and wasn't listening to what I was saying when I was asking the dog to sort of come to me because he was distracted with the other dog. I went over to approach Manny, our dog, to get him to come to me, and the other owner, he was an older man, he sort of just said to me, he's only playing, he's only getting to know him. And I just thought, you know what, like, I know I'm not stupid, I know how dogs interact and how they sniff each other's bits and bobs to get to know them, but I just wanted to go home. I just felt like, I know it's just a little thing, but it really sort of like annoyed me. So anyway, that's out of the way, enough with the negativity, and on to the updates. So I will start with his health. He seems to have sort of like got a bit of a limp. He seems to be like quite laboured when he's walking or running, so I have got him in for an appointment with the vets tomorrow. He doesn't seem to be like in pain in general, but he just seems to be more sluggish on his walks, and he doesn't really seem to want to go. Like, he'll sort of stop and keep stopping, you have to keep calling him to come to you. So we just want to be safer than sorry and get him checked out. So hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be okay. On another point to do with his health, he has had a couple of ticks on him, only like 2, so I need to get a tick remover. So it's a bit weird when you like pull them off, and obviously I don't want to leave anything still in his skin, and make sure that he's okay. So he's gone through sort of stages of barking at night time, which I've eradicated that. I've stopped him from doing that, and now he seems to be barking during the day. in the garden. There's another dog down the road, and if that dog starts barking, then he'll bark back as well. He's quite protective of like the area around our garden, even though it's the other side of the fence and the wall. If he hears someone like going to their car, then he'll start barking. So I'm trying to like train him out of doing that, which is proving a bit more difficult at the moment. So I need to get my other half on board so we can work as a team and do that together. Obviously it'll be a lot easier if that happens. Also, when we let him out of his little bed in the morning, he was jumping up and making a bit of like a growly noise or like a bark. Just when we let him out, he just sort of does his like little puppy barky thing. He did stop doing that a little bit, but now he seems to be doing it again. So whenever we let him out in the morning, we're trying to distract him with like a treat or some cheese or, you know, a toy or something like that. Because obviously if we let him out in the morning, it's quite early. I don't want to disturb the neighbours with him, you know, bark, like just even if it's just like 1 or 2 barks. I just want him to be like a quiet dog. He seems to be getting better at heeling when we're on walks. I don't know if this is in relation to his sort of like limping issue that he seems to be staying a bit closer to me, but I hope that he continues to, you know, behave well and heel when he's on a walk. Sometimes he'll sort of behave better than others, but I'd say on the most part he's okay. I just don't want him to pull and pull and pull when we're on a walk. So he's doing okay, but I still think that there's work we can do with heeling and walking on the lead. He did go through a tiny little spell when he was a little bit younger of chewing certain objects and one skirting board in the kitchen. But he doesn't really do that anymore. He just likes to play with his toys and chew his toys, so I'm glad that he's stopped doing that. I don't know really what we did to stop him from doing that, but I'm just glad that he's, you know, easing out of chewing things. So hopefully it will continue and we won't have any further damage to the house. So the last note is his like looks and his fur and stuff like that. He has pretty much lost all of his baby fur. He's still got a tiny little patch on the top of his head where he's quite soft. I try and kiss it, but whenever I do that, he sort of like bobs his head up and like clonks me on the chin with his snout. So I don't do that very often. But he has lost most of his soft fur, although he has got an area around here where it's quite soft, and he's got sort of like some skin and it's nice and soft under there to give him a tickle. Saying that he's got soft fur, I don't know whether or not it's just the summer or the fact that he's losing his puppy, you know, his puppy fur. But he does seem to be molting quite a lot at the moment. There just seems to be like dog hair everywhere, which is annoying, but hopefully it's just a phase and we'll get used to it or find a better way to keep the house clean. So I will bring the little man in now so you can say hi and see how big he has got. Moo, over here, honey, sit, good boy. You say hello? You gonna say hello? Wait, Moo. Wait, sit. Good boy. Hello. Ooh. Honey. Sit. Good boy. Oh, no, he's just flopped on the floor. That is it from me and him at the moment. You say bye. And we will see you again soon with some more updates.